question for my African men. I'm sure you have seen it online. The sex doll. Will African men be buying and using this sex doll? In my mind, I'm thinking no. I mean, African man, he would think that is crazy. It's like, God forbid. I mean, that would be the reaction of an African man, regardless of what country they are from. God forbid. Hey, never. Abomination. But guys, I'm telling you, have you seen the thing? It looks real. And this doll can cost from $1,000 to like $5,000. I mean, and it looks real boobs. The boobs, not real, but the boobs, they feel soft. It has ass. Oh. So, how do I know? Of course, I went to Google and searched for sex doll. And then there were videos and it took me to Pornhub. I mean, like the biggest online porn where you can watch porn videos for free. It's called Pornhub. Go look at it. Go right now and Google sex doll in Pornhub. There are white men sleeping with the sex doll. Okay? White men, they are so... Oh, they are on a different planet. You know white people are from a different planet. Different planet than Africans. So yes, go and look at it. The thing is real. Oh my God, ladies, we need to start getting worried, because imagine you come home one day and your husband is like, husband or boyfriend, it's like, babe, my dear, I don't need you again. I have a sex doll. How would you feel? I would probably like slap you. What do you mean you don't need me again? Nonsense. Would the sex doll come and cook and clean for you? No, seriously. Women were not only good for cooking and cleaning. So, ladies, step your game up. I mean, we before we had side chicks taking our men. Now there's sex dolls who are in the market now. Competition is high. Okay, the competition is high. But men, I want to know, African men, I want to know if you will be buying this sex doll. Comment yes or no. I don't think you will, but that's alright. Okay, will you be buying it? This is if you're not married, if you're single, and if you can't get a girl, then this is a great option for you, because I'm telling you, the thing looks real. These guys are wanking to the door and they are like enjoying it, and it seems fun. Oh, I'm speechless. But hey, we live in 2018. Anything is possible. I mean, Donald Trump is the president, so why can't we have sex dolls? Hey, anything is possible. Okay, guys, don't take life too seriously. If you don't have a girlfriend, I say go get yourself a sex doll.
All right, now let's talk about Young Blue. He was on lip service, and he said that he spent $4,000 on a sex doll.
I bought a little six robot one time.
Oh my God.
Six. I was just on some kinky shit. It just ain't feel right. It felt like I was the dead body. It just ain't feel right. I just couldn't get into it.
Okay, so how did she feel? How did she feel?
Like fleshy?
It feel like fleshy, but okay. I don't know. Like, it just, yeah, they got everything girl got, but it's just like, it's not like warm.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like warm. But they got the ones where you could like heat them up and stuff.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Reheat the oven. Did you in the doll?
God damn.
He said he couldn't get into it.
I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that far. I couldn't get that. It felt like weird.
What did you do with her after you gave her away?
Throw it away.
You threw it away?
No. I had thrown it away. She's still in my Sprinter. It's like a big box in my Sprinter. Don't nobody know.
Oh my God.
Don't nobody know what it is.
How does he know what effing a dead body feels like?
He said, I'm sure he can assume that this is what it must be like. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. It's not making any noises.
Young Blue has too much money to buy a fake body vagina. That's weak.
He didn't want to cheat.
Also, you know how much poom poom you can purchase with $4,000 in 2022?
He didn't want to cheat on his woman.
Oh.
He considered that cheating, though?
I don't think that's
the sex doll might be even stranger. Like your woman walk in with you on the sex doll.
That's weird. You going ham on the sex doll?
And you know what's great about the sex doll? It ain't got no job, so it's always available.
But you know what's messed up about that? If you can't even explain that to your woman because she's like, "What are you doing?" Well, I'm sleeping with the sex doll because I didn't want to cheat. So you want to cheat? That's basically what you're saying.
No, it's saying you don't want to.
No, you're essentially saying you needed to get the doll because you had to get this urge of cheating out of you. You want something else. That's what you're saying.
It's really just like expensive masturbation.
Man.
No, it's not. Yeah, but how would you feel if you walked in and your man was going ham on a sex doll?
Was she cute?
Let's say it looked nothing like you.
What did you just say, Nick? All right.
All I know is poom poom. You can purchase a lot of poom poom for $4,000.
So then is like a dildo, is that cheating for women?
No, I don't think so.
Well, it's the same thing.
No, because you're using. A lot of times women use that thing you just named with their man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure there's some people that use that. Yeah, I'm sure there's
a lot of women use it alone.
I think it's different. I think that what you're talking about is more like masturbation as opposed to
sex doll is
robot in.
Actual robot.
So what if it just had the vagina part?
I just don't want y'all spending $4,000 on no poom poom, man. Okay. That's trust me. Whiting and oxtail cost more than poom poom in 2022.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, black women have been trying to warn y'all. In all honesty, the only thing I think I can do for you right now is just offer you my petty advice. Because if I were in the position that all of you in Texas are in, I would do one thing. Quit sex. Don't have no more sex. Unless you are in a relationship and you're happy in it. I will repeat that. If you are happy in your relationship, don't stop sleeping with your partner. However, if you are single, sleep with men, and or with a man that you know cheats on you and makes you miserable, get you a vibrator, invest in some erotica. You know, just retire the cat for a couple months.
So go back to that video for reference, y'all. Basically, she's speaking about how she's been celibate for 6 years and people keep asking her, like, how do you do it? And I just want y'all to know, like, not having sex with the men that's outside is, like, actually very easy. Do y'all not see what's happening? Are we not looking at the same things on social media? It's actually spilling over into real life. The men make it so easy. And she said the same thing that I said. Like, I didn't plan on being celibate for like a spiritual journey or whatever. It's because I generally I'm not attracted to anybody. Like, and I'm not talking about physical. It's just like, then people mind is just like, no, it's a no for me. Like, it's actually very easy. It's actually harder for me to be on time at work. That's like a daily struggle. But to not have sex with these men is like, it's easy.
One of the interesting ways that I find terrifying, you said about human connection will remain. Sex dolls. That can now...
Human connection is going to become so difficult to parse out.
Think about the relationship impact of being able to have a sex doll or a doll in your house that, you know, because of what Tesla are doing with their robots now and what Boston Dynamics have been doing for many, many years, can do everything around the house and be there for you emotionally, to emotionally support you. And I play out a scenario in my head, I go, kind of sounds nice. It can be programmed to challenge you, to have sex with you, to tell you that you are this X, Y, and Z, to really have empathy for this, what you're going through every day.
I am convinced feminist women of the big and tall, horizontally most of the time, definitely fugly, want to completely control you inside and out. I think it's funny because of the nature of women's movements centered around their body autonomy, right to choose who will become a parent, and the privilege of dating whomever they want regardless of race, creed, or color. But more often than not, these fugly-ass females are looking for quote-unquote hot guys. These same women do not hesitate to let men know whether they are yes quote-unquote non-select. Basically, we live in a society where men are excoriated for their plumbing. It's a double standard that also sees women etch a laundry list of requirements for their time, behavior, and yes, access to their bodies. It's sexist, but you can't say that shit if you're a man. According to that bit of woman-only logic, you can't say that shit because you're a man, unless you identify as trans. You're supposed to be a willing convert, a supportive of the cause, unless you're non-select. Men are males that women find unappealing and would touch with a 10-foot pole unless you won Powerball. Obviously, it's certified sexist bullshit, and you would be a fool to subscribe to that ideological nonsense for even a moment. But it's their nature disguised as rhetoric when it's based on personal preference and emotion. In the supposed ethnic black community, men are conditioned from birth to administer to the women in their families, and later, God willing, the females taken as wives. The operative term concuserf was coined by BGS Ibmore. It refers to males indoctrinated to give everything of themselves up to and including their lives over to the whims, dreams, and general well-being of the women in their lives, even over any children they might share. The operative term here would obviously be slave, especially considering the history of black people here in this supposed country, but you still have to be select, on some level at least, or until the women in your community have run out of options, the figurative wall which is undefeated. If you allow it, have no self-respect or worth, you devalue yourself, becoming an item in the bargain bin of the sexual marketplace in the supposed black community. The women pulling your card from said bargain bin have an attitude to match. They think they are settling for someone beneath them. You bear the brunt of their attitude in all facets of your life if you allow it. You're still not select. You're just a default. I ask the simple question, what if you could change that ideological equation? What if the designated non-select decided otherwise? Stop playing the game, got off that bench in the sexual marketplace and decided to do other things with their rug-swept lives? It's 2024 after all. We live in the future these days.
She's alive! Alive!
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?